back by popular demand. This video is one of my most requested videos, and on my channel the most popular video by far. How much does it cost to live in a motorhome in the UK full-time in 2024? And that's what we're going to discuss today. I don't know if many of you saw it, but recently I was featured on the Sun website. They ran a story about how much I was paying to live in a motorhome. Comments were very nice. There was a lot of people saying that they've met me and that I'm an okay guy, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. I try not to be a bad guy, you know. But there were some people going, nah, that's made up. It's completely talking out of his... But what they failed to mention was the video that they used for the story was 2 years old, before all of the cost increases and the cost of living crisis. And yeah, so things were cheaper back then. They're not so much now, hence these costs don't look too good. Stick around to the end because the per month cost is quite a shocker. Let's dive in, shall we? Food, obviously. Do I need to say any more? I love food. Food is a massive part of my life. So yeah, I buy quite a lot. I spend about £400 to £600 a month on food. Some months it'll be less, some months it'll be more. The reason for this is because I do drink a lot of Pepsi Max. That has gone up considerably. £400 to £600 a month for food. Diesel. That is quite a cost to me, but it depends on how much I am traveling around, because I do go to festivals and I go to events. Sometimes I might be stationary for 4 or 5 days, and then I travel quite far to another one and might be stationary for another 4 or 5 days. That is quite, you know, that reduces my cost a lot. But then other times I am just traveling constantly, so I would say about £200 to £300 a month, which is about 2 tanks. Like I say, it fluctuates. LPG, again, this is more in the winter. I probably fill up. I don't use that much gas, to be fair. I've got a Gaslow system that can take 40 litres, and I would say I probably fill it up about once a month. So that is anywhere up to about £50 a month, because the price of gas has gone phenomenal. Recently paid £1.29 a litre. I've been to Brown Hills and they were £1.14 a litre. And then I've been up to Scotland, I think it was £1.45 a litre at one place. Now that wasn't a proper motorhome place, that was just a garage, like a repair shop garage. People were paying it and they're paying it, fair play to them, you know. I bought it because there's no more around. So I would say, yeah, it's about £50 a month, but I do allow a bit more for winter because I run the heating on gas. MOT and servicing. Now I'm lucky enough that I work with Oak Tree Motorhomes. I've worked with them for a very long time and they do look after me because we've got an ongoing partnership with them. But I do put aside about £400 for MOT and servicing. I get all the oils changed, all the filters changed every single year, just to keep it all running sweet. This is my house, it is my home. If you know, I've got to look after it and make sure it then looks after me, basically. So yeah, MOT and service is about £400 per year. Insurance, now this has gone up in considerable amount. My insurance includes European travel and breakdown, and legal protection. Now my insurance per year is £750, which I've heard some other people's is quite, you know, it's quite good. Some people's is quite a lot. I just shop around and keep shopping around, but I don't do it online. When it comes to insurance with motorhomes, I'm on that phone constantly, ringing round, you know, getting them to compare and compete for my business, basically. But £750, yeah, it's one of the things you got to do, haven't you? Road tax. Now, when I got this motorhome, my road tax actually went down. Even though it's 5 tonne and it's bigger, my road tax now is about £15 per month. In the previous videos, I used to put that I had a gym membership. I know some of you have got funny comments to make about that because it doesn't really look like I'm a gym bunny. Fair point. But I mainly used it for a little bit of walking on the treadmills and for the showers. Shock. But now, because I am all over the country, I do not have a gym membership. I could get one that's got a chain and then I could go into them, but I don't bother. I'll talk about what I use in a bit. Internet. Now, I've got a few different things with internet, and I've got to make it clear that I've currently got a 24-month data only prepaid SIM in my modem. I bought that from Amazon. You pay it up front. I bought it when it was on Prime Day. You pay one price and it tells you when it runs out. The beauty of these is you can get them on a bargain. So when there's Prime Day or Black Friday or Cyber Monday or any of those sale days, definitely look out for one, because you're paying up front and you're paying for a certain period of time. Now mine was £160 for 24 months, which works out about £6.70 a month, but I have to pay the 160 straight up. The beauty of these is you can't then get a price increase. They can't charge you more. You've paid, that's it. You own the SIM. The data is there to use. It is unlimited with 3 mobile, which is pretty good. In certain areas it's great, in other areas it's bad, you know, that's pretty much how it goes. The one downside to these is you can't add an extra onto them, like an add-on to go into Europe and then be able to use it in Europe. It is a UK only data SIM. On the same vein of internet, I have recently just got a Starlink Mini. There's going to be a bit of controversy in the comments, I'm sure, because when I tell you how much it is per month, you're gonna probably be like, what, are you crazy? Starlink is £96 per month. Well, I bought it and literally 3 days later they sent a new email saying it's going up from 85 to 96, and I was like, gee, thanks Elon, you're the man. Now you can start and stop your subscription. You can just slide to cancel, slide to pause on the app, and that's it. You know, once you've paid your 30 days or for that 1 month, you get that 1 month, you can then stop it straight away and then you don't have to pay any more. There is an initial outlay. The Starlink Mini was £400, and then like I say, it's £96 per month to use it. That is unlimited, which is great. You guys probably won't need that, because, you know, if you're just using your mobile phone or a little data SIM, that is more than adequate and more than enough for you. I am uploading videos constantly throughout the week, 24/7. My laptop's just constantly uploading videos to Luke, my editor, and I run online businesses, so it is pretty essential to me. But I wouldn't say it's a necessity for van life, to live in a motorhome. So I will add it on as an extra on to the grand total, but I won't say it's not a necessary expense for you guys. Laundry. I budget about £30 a month for laundry, whether that be a service wash, dropping it off at a local laundrette if I'm in the area for a little while. I use the Revolution machines, or I use campsite ones, which I'll get into in a little bit. Entertainment. Now I have cancelled pretty much all my entertainment because I think they're taking the mick, to be fair. The only entertainment subscriptions I have now is my Amazon Prime, which then gives me Amazon Video, and YouTube Premium, and both of those work out about £30 for the month. I'm rounding up a slight amount there, but yeah, 30 quid for the month. I do get other goodies with my phone, which we'll go into now. I won't tell you about the cost of the actual phone, because we all choose different phones and we will either buy them up front or we do a monthly cost. That's separate. But for my actual line rental for the contract, the internet, I traded a phone in, so I got a good deal with EE. Unlimited phone contract is £37 a month. Now that gives me quite a lot of goodies, That's why I really wanted to go with it. It gives me unlimited EE everything, so internet, phone calls, messages. It also gives me EU roaming and go further, so I can use it in America, New Zealand, Australia, places like that. None of them I've been to yet, so it really doesn't benefit me that, but the EU part does, because I don't have to pay a daily charge or a monthly add-on for when I'm over in Europe. Now I'm going to be going over to Europe in Christmas for the Christmas market. Make sure you hang around for that. So I would have had to have paid for something to have my phone out there. So that is a great add-on, a great benefit for me to have part of my phone package. Now another part of my phone package gives me Apple One. Now Apple One gives me Apple Music, Apple TV, and iCloud and things like that. That alone is about $10.99, $12.99 a month. So I pay £37 a month for my phone, which then gives me unlimited everything, EU, and it gives me some more entertainment. Now I use campsites a little more than I used to. I would say I use them about 3 to 4 times a month. Now the reason I use them is because I try and incorporate all my stuff at once. Living in a motorhome and living on the road, it can be, you know, quite hard to, you know, find water, empty the toilet, do this, do this, do this. Now, I've got videos on all that, and it isn't killer. It isn't impossible by any means or stretch of the imagination. But going to a campsite just to do all your chores does make sense. And it can also save you money. Now, I know you're paying for the campsite pitch, which can be between, you know, a tenner up to 30 quid a night, some even more. So you have got to shop around, but you can get some good deals on the club sites. And as I'm moving around the country so much, I'm concerned what I'm passing. There's, you know, like a 50-mile radius that I can find a campsite because I'm passing through. Campsites, I budget about 60 to 80 pounds a month. So the grand total is, drum roll please. If I've done my numbers right, if I haven't, then Luke will put it on the screen and correct me now. But the grand total for my monthly bills, and we're going to add the yearly in, so run with me here. So the grand total for the monthly bills is £1,142 per month. Now, I have gone on the high end of my estimates. So when I said £400 to £600 for food, I've taken the £600 number. When I said £200 to £300 for fuel, I've taken the £300. So this could be a little bit less, but I'd like to go on the high end just to give you a real clear picture of, you know, the highest end. So all my monthly costs will come in at 1,142. If we then take the yearly costs, which is like my insurance, the data SIM card, the MOT and servicing, add all those in, that equals £1,310, which is about £120 a month. If we add that to the monthly cost on top of that, that brings it to a grand total without Starlink, a grand total of £1,262. That's £1,262 to live full time in the UK in a motorhome in 2024. I don't know what you think about that. Please do drop it in the comments below and tell me how much it costs you. Am I way overspending? Can I save money in some areas? I'm sure I can. And I know you guys are great at budgeting and great at being frugal. So I know you guys are going to be able to help me out. So these numbers are very personal to me. They are very flexible. I know a lot of people out there that survive on a lot less. I am very privileged to be able to spend that. I can tighten my belt if I needed to. You know, I am in a lucky position. I don't want to take that from away from anyone, and I don't want to make light of that. I would love to know how much it costs you to live full-time in a motorhome or in a van in the UK in 2024. Drop it in the comments below. And if you've got any hints, tips or tricks, please do drop that in the comments below and help me and others save some money. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been helpful. Like I say, any comments, questions or anything, drop them in the section below. If you've not hit that subscribe button, then please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.